Through the end of the election, according to Federal Election Commission records, Future Forward poured $443.5 million into ads backing Harris and $646,000 into spots that attacked Trump. Harris campaign officials had to wait for the other ads, which is something we were trying to do anyway, said one of Trump's top advisors. She just gave us that gift to sort of solidify the groundwork that we'd already been laying. And it also had the additional effect of highlighting her relatively substance-free campaign. For the entirety of the campaign, dating back to before the Republican primaries, Trump's advisors had believed he could win if the nomination and general election fights were about policy. It was a strategy born of the simple truth that persuadable voters liked his policy ideas more than his persona. But polling inside both campaigns and in independent surveys showed that his personal favorability rating started to tick slightly upward in the fall. Strikingly, more voters remembered his presidency in positive terms than had approved of it when he was in office. The matchup with Harris and 4 years of Biden created a small but measurable Trump nostalgia bump. The absence of traditional late campaign moments, namely debates, meant that the two candidates had to compete against each other for voters' attention in unorthodox ways. That was home turf for Trump, who can drive news cycles like Max Verstappen drives Formula One race cars. Both candidates stepped up their rally schedules, though the big headline events were not terribly cost-efficient in terms of converting votes. Rallies were perilous for Trump because no matter how much time he spent talking about his policy ideas, he often went off script in ways that hijacked the message his advisors hoped to pound into voters' minds. That was part of the thinking behind a series of tax-cutting policy proposals he unveiled over the summer. No taxes on tips in June, no taxes on Social Security payments in July, and no taxes on overtime pay in September. Harris matched him on tips, but his Social Security promise, like many of his pledges, would have blown too big a hole in the budget for her to copy it. Necessity proved to be the mother of invention for the Big Mac of Trump's